everyone, welcome back to Crossways. It's me, Steph Horton, and with the legend, as always, Ian Wright.
You're the legend.
Oh, it's been an eventful week, Ian, hasn't it, really?
It has been. It's been a good one as well. I quite enjoyed the games, so many, especially the Champions League game, obviously. But like with the Champions League games, I should say, but I just liked when you get to this stage of, whether it's the men's or the women's, you just start seeing a little bit more quality, a little bit more, intensity. You know what I mean? You see the quality of the players. I've quite enjoyed this round.
Yeah. I think even we'll probably go on to Arsenal, Chelsea, United, Bayern. I watched Wolfsburg, Lyon, which was quite a good game, and also Barca, Real Madrid. I mean, the scoreline probably doesn't really give it that much justice. Barca were just absolutely ruthless, but
I've got my.
That'll be hard for Real Madrid to come back. I think
they're not coming back. They've played them 25 times and they've beaten them once.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going to beat them at this stage of the Champions League. And again, Real Madrid, like Man United, I've got my my opinions on what I think about them and what they think of their women's teams. And like 7,000 at Old Trafford for a Champions League game, against like Bayern Munich. There should be more people there, and
The other game in terms of Manchester United v Bayern.
Yeah.
3-2 Bayern.
Yeah. I thought that was a really good game to watch. Both teams going for it. Obviously Man United, with being in the quarterfinals for the first time ever, I thought they started brilliantly, especially conceding the goal so early. And that again goes down to the experience and the lack of experience maybe from Manchester United to concede so early. But when you're playing at this level, with that calibre of player, Pernille Harder, beautiful goal, finish, I'll talk about it later, you're going to get punished.
Yeah.
You're going to get punished. And that's what I thought happened to Man United in that game. But the way they were playing, the way they were going for Bayern Munich, it was really good to see. Mallard was fantastic for me. Obviously,
she's been really good this season.
Oh, she was really, really good. Jess Park was really, getting on the ball, going at people. And I thought that Leah Schuler, I thought she was trying too hard against her old team. I thought she had a couple of opportunities she should have done a lot better with. And even with the one where she got the penalty for United, I thought that should have been a shot across goal.
Yeah.
So you could get the rebounds. But the way Man United went at that game was, the only thing that they lacked was experience.
Yeah, because even you look at the two Harder goals, they're pretty similar in the sense of they've just beat the high line.
Yeah.
One pass kills the whole team, and I think when you're playing against someone like Pernille Harder, I've played against her, she likes to be on the shoulder and she likes to be able to make them runs in behind, and if you don't get first contact, you've got to drop quick and you've got to drop before she does, and because she's so quick. The
thing is that she's 33.
Yeah.
She's 33, and the way she went, because Maya Letizia not slow.
No.
She's not slow, but the quality of the ball, obviously with the high line, and the calibre of the player, in being able to hold Maya Letizia off on that side which she's coming, on the right side there, was, again, because of her quality of touches, kept it away from her. She never made a bad touch. The goalkeeper, obviously, was rooted because, the touches were so good, and in the end, the finish through Maya Letizia's legs, obviously, Talis Joyce can't see it, but it was a quality of the touches leading into the goal from such a long way out that Man United would learn that's the levels. And this is why when I talk about Man United at the start of the season they've had up to this point, and the backing that team needs in respects of, the players. Obviously, they try to add players. Fridolina Rolfo's come in, Leah Schuler's come in. I think that if they really back that team, and I'm talking about media, marketing, everything that goes with it, the proper staffing, the infrastructure in the women's team, like what Arsenal do, then you can get 70,000, or even if they got 40,000 into Stretford, into Old Trafford, 40,000 with all that behind them, marketing. Man United playing against Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals of the Women's Champions League, there should be a lot more people there.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's one of the things that the team. Sorry, Steph. That's one of the things that the team needs. They need that support, because I think if they had that last night, it would have drove them on to probably beat Bayern Munich, because they're doing brilliantly now without the proper backing of a club that really wants them to be successful.
It's interesting because I went to the PSG game when they had it at Old Trafford, and it was such a good atmosphere. There were so many more fans. And you're thinking, like, in the grand scheme of things, this is an important week for Manchester United. They've obviously had the Champions League last night. Then they've got the Manchester Derby on Saturday. Yeah. And all over Manchester is the advertisement for Saturday's game rather than the Champions League game.
Yeah, see.
And I understand it, because obviously it's a Manchester Derby. It's going to be an unbelievable occasion for both sets of fans and both teams. But in that present moment, when you're getting beat 3-2 at home, when the potential, and Man United would be really disappointed, because I thought the goals that they conceded were really poor from the standard that they've set throughout this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think even when you look at it on TV, it doesn't look great when the empty stands behind.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But even like, again, with Bayern Munich, you know, a player that they bought on, Tanakawa, just come back from the Asia Cup. They've just fresh back from
baller.
Wow. You know what I mean? 20, brilliant physique. You know what I mean? Great technique. You know, for the assist, but goal was just brilliant. I thought maybe Talis Joyce could have done better with that. It didn't go in the corner. I thought she kind of dived over it.
Yeah.
But it was hit with such precision and power and pace that it caught her off guard. But like, they look good. Georgia Stanway last night was just like, I thought she was really good. Her passing.
She just kept it simple.
Yeah, she did. She just looked real quality. She looked like a real quality player, very experienced player at this level. Her passing was crisp and really good, long passing or short passing. I thought that they showed a lot of their qualities yesterday of a team that's been at that level and have players of that level. I thought they were good, because if Tanakawa's coming off the bench,
that touch was it.
Yeah, it was super touch, the way she opened her body up and finished it. But it's for me, they seemed like they could go again, Bayern Munich. They had another gear in them. I thought that when you watch them, especially if you've got someone like Tanakawa coming off the bench and doing that, I think that they've got another gear. But I have to say, the goals that they conceded, they can be got at.
Yeah, and I think that probably means that next week's going to be even more exciting, because I think United, even though they got beat 3-2, they never give up. And every time they went a goal down, they would come back and they would fight. And I think that's what probably I've seen through this United team, is that they just keep going, and they have got them players that are able to do that little bit of fighting, but also have a little bit of quality. And I do agree with Shula. I think you can sense there's a little bit of like desperation to score.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think she's only scored one in the last 10 games since coming
Burnley. It's against Burnley in the FA Cup. Yeah.
And I get it, because there's pressure on strikers, but I think in their moments, I think I noticed this in the League Cup final. I think that was the difference between Chelsea and United, was when Chelsea got their opportunities, there was just a bit of calmness about the players when they came, whereas with United there was a lot of rush decisions and stuff that they wouldn't normally do. But next week is going to be amazing, Champions League wise.
The same with Nelson. I thought that her distribution and that in certain situations was so poor that if she had a little bit more quality in that final third with some of her decisions, Man United get a couple more goals, because Mallard was just brilliant. Yeah. Again, it's like when you watch, like I watched Lauren James, you watch her and it's a joy to watch. Mallard was doing some stuff and some skills and some passing and some breaking lines with her pace and the ball, which was really good to watch. And again, I go back to United. They have got the nucleus of a team that can challenge everything. I'm telling you, they really do.
Yeah, with people like Mallard, because you can see that she's settled in now and she's just brought that energy that she's got off the pitch and she's bringing it on and she just feels a bit free. And that's why I think next week, I think for both Arsenal, Chelsea, United, Bayern, it's the teams that are going to take them opportunities that'll come out on top. And because both teams are able to create them, it's just who takes them. And I think that's the beauty of the Champions League. When you got quarter-final, the stakes are so high that the quality needs to be there to get through the next round.
Which is really good, which is really, it's a good time to watch it.
Shall we get on to our predictions and the latest scores? So still in first place is Kay with 96 points.
Kay, see you later.
Honestly.
Send her the trophy.
Ian, you are in 30th place. You got 7 points last week, though. That's a good score.
30th, though. I was 35th the week
75 points in total. And
what's Steph? What
I'm on MK's back here. I'm in 4th.
Wow. Who's the top lady again?
K. She's on 96.
What's K on? K's on 96.
Interesting. But these games this weekend are big.
Well, yeah. Should we do them?
Yeah, go on.
Right, so we got the derby, Merseyside derby, Everton, Liverpool.
That's going to be a good game. I fancy Everton 2-1.
Okay. Well, I should say 3 games of derbies on Saturday. All of the games of derbies. It's brilliant. You gone 2-1? 2-1
Everton.
I was going to go for Everton to win as well, but like...
you can still do Everton to win.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go 2-0 to Everton.
Okay.
No. You know something? No. I've got to try and get points. I'm going to go with Liverpool to beat them 2-1.
Right, okay. United City.
Okay, the Manchester derby.
Come on, City.
But I'm going to go with City because they've been so good. They've been so dominant. They've been great. But like watching Man United the other day against Bayern, a good Bayern side, and they went for it. If they attack City the same way, this is going to be a great game. I'm going to go... Is it me or you first?
You can go.
I'm going to go City 3-2.
I'm going to go City 3-1. And an extra prediction, I bet Rebecca Knack scores from on a corner.
Okay, so will you get extra points?
No, just to say it out there. Because I thought last week that Bunny was going to score a hatful against Spurs, and she did. Because she always does.
She does, yeah. Spurs is her team. And North London derby, Arsenal-Tottenham.
Ooh.
No, I'm not doing no ooh here.
I'm not convinced by Spurs, to be honest. Not the last few games. I think they've hit a bit of a rough spot. I'm going to go Arsenal 3-1.
Wow. I'm not,
no, actually, no, 3-0.
Oh, you can't do that.
All right, I'll go 4-0 Arsenal.
Oh, no. See, I wish I never said anything and left it 3-0. I was going to go 3-0 or 4-0. But you know what I'm going to do? What have you gone?
I went 4-0 Arsenal. That's a bit rogue for me.
I'm going to go... No, you should have the score you want, Steph.
I want 4-0. Go on. No, 4.
Do you want 4-0?
Yeah, you want 3, no.
I'm going to go... I'm not giving Tottenham a goal neither. I'm going to go 3-0 then.
Right, okay. Then on the Sunday is Chelsea v Villa.
Chelsea.
Score?
2-0.
I'm going to go 1-0 Chelsea.
Okay.
I think they'll change the team a bit.
All right. Remember Sam Kerr's back? Ellie Carpenter's back.
True. I'm going to say 1-0 still.
You're still going? Okay. West Ham, London City Lionesses.
West Ham.
I'm going to go... No, it's you. You go.
I'm going to go 2-2.
I'm going to go 2-1 London City Lionesses.
Cool. They had a good point against Chelsea actually last weekend.
I thought it was a good point. I thought, it was a very good point. Leicester Brighton.
I still fancy Brighton.
Oh, without a doubt.
Brighton 2-1.
No, I'm not giving them a goal. I'm going to go Brighton 3-0.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to go Brighton.
That means Leicester would stay at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, exactly where they are.
Perfect.
So what's happening now? What else are you doing?
I can't wait to do the game on Saturday now. So
nice. It should be a good game. I think it's it's going to be a good game. Hopefully Man United can... if Man United start the way they started against Bayern, obviously not conceding a goal that early, then I think that this is going to be a really good game. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a really good... Because City are in just great form.
City just need points now. It's not even about performances. Just get the points on the board and get the league wrapped up as quick as possible.
And you know what? I think it's because they're playing so well, like I say about Barcelona, you want to see teams just... their tactics, stick to their tactics how they're playing because they're playing very well. Don't have to change anything because it's a derby. Don't have to do anything like that. Just go there, play a game, and I think City City beat them.
Yeah,
City
fingers
beat them.
crossed.
We'll see
Fingers
how it
crossed.
goes.
Perfect.
So, I'll speak to you soon.
Yes, definitely. We'll be back on next week.
Right, I look forward to hearing from you.
Okay, see you
I'll
later, guys.
See you later, guys.